as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Aaron Gordon.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. Murray out there with Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3. And for Seattle, Thompson is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Mitchell in at point guard. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now here's Murray. Yep, that one goes.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
To the right side. Portis finds Thompson. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Mitchell against Murray. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's the Nuggets with the ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough when you've been kind of put back on your heels and you're trying to protect the lead. And then in this case, you lose it. And that's one that they definitely should have won.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Mitchell against Murray. Mitchell kicks to Thompson. Here's Toppin. Gordon with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Watson. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Back to Watson. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Here's Mitchell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Toppin, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Murray against Mitchell. Bounce pass, Gordon. Down low. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
Now, here's Mitchell. Thompson in the corner. LaVine deciding where to go with it, and they pick up 2.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how well he's acting. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
And the first one at the line is good. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Toppin dishes to Mitchell. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Las Vegas.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Mark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Well, Clark, we've got a little regular season series here. 2 games in a row with the same 2 teams. And the fans are eager to see how their top guys measure up.
That's always something that we as broadcasters look forward to, and the fans as well. I think it's going to be an interesting matchup, and I think your coaches in these matchups will be making plenty of notes, mental notes, because adjustments will be needed and applied going forward.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Murray. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Nuggets leading. Hardaway kicks to Brown. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Pass to Levine. Shoots from the elbow, and it falls over the rim and in. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Inside, here's Gordon. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Mitchell outside. Levine for 3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
Now Brown hasn't made one yet. Valanciunas with a screen on Mitchell to the inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there. Beautiful.
Hardaway against Levine. At the top of the key, Mitchell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Watson with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. changes for Seattle. Lebowski, he's checked in for Portis. Williams comes in for Toppin. And it's Neesmith in for Thompson. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Seattle trails by 5. Mitchell passes to Levine from the arc. Neesmith can't get it to go. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Denver making a switch here. Others checked in. Back to Brown. Pass to Watson.
Babbo. No.
Dico, sto giocando.
Ti aprire.
Ma dica che ce la fai subito.
The start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now, here's Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Filipowski with it. Brown's there. Shots good by Filipowski.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Pass to Brown. To the middle. Here's Watson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Watson's got 5.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Lob pass to Gordon. Taken away by Williams. Neesmith can't get it to go.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's Brown. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Seattle trails by 8. Stolen by Gordon. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Free throw good, Brown. And for Christian Brown, 3 high school state titles. Then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be one. You have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
Inside. Back to Brown. Gordon with a screen on Mitchell to the inside. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And you know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Seattle trails by 15. Here's Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Watson. Brown wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3-ball.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Now here's Brown. Gordon with a screen on Mitchell. Down low. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. That's good by Mitchell.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Brown against Mitchell. Pass to Strother. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
I like their
Ma dove cazzo andate? Ma dove cazzo
so
andate?
far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
There's Brown with the 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Seattle trails by 12. There's Levine. And it's in there. Levine's got 13.
Well, this is what you admire about Levine's offensive game now. I mean, it isn't all threes and dunks. He's got some meat on that sandwich now.
Now, here's Watson. He has 5. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Neesmith with the ball. Covered by Brown. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Pass to Gordon. Here's Strother. Neesmith covering. Here's Brown. No good with the triple. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Aiden Watson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Murray in at the point.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And that one, good. Murray's got his second bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Dunn to the left side wing. Jang finds Dunn. Off target with his three. The Nuggets leading by 14. Here's Johnson. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Thomas. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And Cam Thomas just does a great job there, absorbing the contact on his way up.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Valanciunas. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Toppin inside. He's covered by Watson. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Thomas. And the layup's good off the glass. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
Inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Denver leading by 10. On the wing, Johnson. Thomas covering. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. Now here's Watson. Shot clock at 4. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 8.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Now here's Dunn. Still yet to score. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Toppin. It's hauled in by Watson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
In front of you now is the list of teams that haven't missed many shots at all since the All-Star break. The Nuggets third.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
And Seattle making a change here. Portis is checked in. No good on that one. And spacing is so vital. But, Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick-and-roll situation being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you so much. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allen. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Toppin. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets leading by 9. Hardaway finds Murray. Overdone. And it's Murray that time on the assist from Hardaway. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to Los Angeles. Here's Toppin. Rebound by the Nuggets. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And Toppin throws it down.
When he's this close to the rack, that's exactly what he's looking to do. Slam it down. Well done, Toppin.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Murray kicks to Watson. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Portis. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Dunn passes to Thomas. Puts the move on. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot away. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dunn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Cam Johnson picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The first free throw is good.
Chris Dunn is maybe the top defensive guard in the league when you think about on the ball and off the ball. He's a menace at the defensive end of the floor and a key rotational player because of that.
Thompson, he's checked in for Toppin. No good on the second free throw. The Nuggets leading by 12. Johnson dishes to Valanciunas. Murray looking around. On the wing, Hardaway. Trying to find Valanciunas. That's to him. And he comes up with the deuce.
That is good offense.
Seattle has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Chang with the ball. Watson's there. And Chang gets it to go. Now here's Hardaway. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
And they're also top 5 in three-point shooting. Some being the scheme, but also this group's put in a lot of practice.
And they're a team you can't send to the free throw line because, Greg, of their incredible percentage. Denver making a switch here. Strother's checked in. Down against Murray. Dunn kicks to Thompson. From outside, off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Seattle trails by 12. Here's Chang. It's hauled in by Watson, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Seattle. Smith comes in for Dunn. Denver also making some changes. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Brown in for Hardaway. Pass to Strother. Clock at 6. In the corner, Murray with it. A 3-ball. Seattle grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, let's head over to the sideline for a report on Robert Williams. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Seattle. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So, guys, he's going to brave it out.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
You know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work, and that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work in helping these guys be ready to perform.
And here's Valanciunas after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And checking out the stats for Murray. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging 25 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Levine's checked in for Seattle. Davion Mitchell comes in for Cameron Thomas. Mitchell passes to Levine. Out to the right wing. Mitchell in the corner. On the wing, Levine. Outside Portis. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Levine. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Pass to Murray. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. Seattle grabs the miss. Lepowski's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell kicks to Portis. Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered by Brown. Nesmith, the pass to Levine. Fires from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Seattle trails by 8. Portis, the pass to Mitchell, and stolen by Gordon. To the paint. Valanciunas draws the double. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. And Seattle making a change here. Williams has checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Christian Brown's checked in for Murray. Seattle calls timeout. He's checked in for Robert Williams. And here are the teams that have been on fire from the three-point line ever since the All-Star break. Fourth, the Nuggets.
Just an impressive display of shooting, really, from both clubs since the midway mark. And I mean, these are teams that are absolutely on fire from beyond.
On defense, Seattle trailing here by 8. Here's Brown. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Here's Nesmith. That one goes. Counted.
Putting in that work near the block. Nesmith playing winning basketball.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Valanciunas. 1:57 left to play here in the half.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Nesmith. On the wing, Mitchell. A shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. 1:30 left here in the second. Pass to Valanciunas. They need this one. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Lepowski's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell outside. On the wing, Levine. 16 points for him. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Denver leading by 6. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Valanciunas, good. 14 points for Valanciunas.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Mitchell. Filipowski, the second chance points on the tip in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's Brown after the basket by Seattle. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Bank shot, no good.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Neesmith finds Levine. Zhang a screen. And Levine, look out!
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Checking out Seattle, they're trying to close out strong. Don't want to lose any ground.
Yeah, last week of the season, they have a lot to play for. I think they may have to learn something in these next few games to take them in the momentum of the playoffs.
All right, let's circle back to those first 2 quarters we saw. How about the play of Aaron Gordon?
His performance in the first half, Diesel approved. Plays physical, Diesel approved. Doing most of his damage right at the rim, of course, Diesel approved.
Diesel approved defense. The praise doesn't come any higher than that. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.